Right, well, I'm joined by Will Godley, who is on a protest. He's not actually on the protest, he's at the protest in central London. Will, what can you tell us? What's going on there?
Well, Nana, it's less of a protest and more of a celebration here outside Downing Street. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people gathered, Iranian flags, Israeli flags, American flags flying, chants going at the moment, and also speeches being made on stage. Someone who has just come off stage is Richard Tice, Reform UK's chairman. Richard, why did you want to be here today?
To show our solidarity with the brave people of Iran who are trying to get rid of this terrible, terrible regime. The courage here, but also, in a sense, to commemorate the courage of those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in recent weeks and before. And you compare that courage here to the cowardice, the gutlessness of the Prime Minister, the Defence Secretary, this woeful government, who yesterday distanced themselves from the United States and Israel. They couldn't this morning confirm that they supported the action. I mean, it really is pathetic. We have been humiliated on the international stage by this government, and they will pay a terrible price as voters express their fury at this, because we're standing up. This is a once in 50-year moment of history to get rid of this terrible regime, and we should actually be standing in solidarity, thanking Israel, thanking the United States and their respective leaders. Instead, we've just got cowardice. This Prime Minister has kowtowed to the Islamist extremists by not giving that support. It's utterly woeful. It's embarrassing.
So what kind of a message do you think these flags, this gathering here outside Downing Street sends today?
It gives a message of confidence and hope and support to the people of Persia to ensure that they get rid of this terrible regime. They've had that invitation and that opportunity clearly given to them, as expressed by President Trump yesterday morning. Now is the moment to grasp it. But they need to know that they've got our full support, not the cowardice of the Labour government, the hard left. And so that's the defining moment here. This is it's a once in 50-year moment, and we're all part of it. But we have to stand together. It's interesting, Canada, Australia, they've shown their support for this action. Instead, this Prime Minister, it appears, refused to allow the US to use our bases here and in Diego Garcia. And therefore, you've got a situation where now the American administration, President Trump, will lose confidence in the United Kingdom's leadership and government. When the chips are down, you want to know that your leaders are there, that your friends and allies are there, and now they can't trust the UK.
Well, Richard, thank you very much for joining us from outside Downing Street, where this, as it's been described to me, a celebration is taking place after the Ayatollah was killed yesterday in these strikes.
All right, well, Godley, thank you very much. I'm sure that Keir Starmer would say that he's not supporting Islamist extremists, although it's difficult to work out who or what he's actually supporting. But thank you very much, Will Godley. He's there in a protest in central London.
OK, now I think we can go live to Will Godley, who is at a Free Iran rally in central London for us. Will.
Dawn, yeah, good afternoon to you. It's an incredibly loud rally. In fact, thousands of people gathering behind where we are. And now flags are flying, Iranian flags, American flags and Israeli flags. As people have been dancing, singing to music and celebrating. We've come a little bit further back, so you might have a chance of hearing what we're going to say. I can speak now to Nihat Gabani, the organiser. Is this a rally? Is this a protest? You told me it's a celebration with a big smile on your face. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling really well. I actually get phone call yesterday from my sister. After 4 years, I didn't have a connection with my family since I'm coming to UK. But yesterday my sister called me and said, listen, US finally hit IRGC and Islamic Republic. Just be safe. She tell me be safe in UK, but she doesn't think about herself in Iran, which is, make me really upset about them. The Iranian people right now in Iran, they are super happy because since 1979, really, we try really hard to change regime, but doesn't happen. Right now, we get help from the US and Israel. That's why we are happy and we are excited. And we are waiting for Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi to announce to actually Iranian people go to the street and take over all the, the government buildings. But in same time, we are celebrating today here. But this is the beginning of our actually fight. The UK government, when they don't stand with us, when they don't supporting Iranian people, we don't want to, second Iraq. If you have a leader, we have a leader right now, Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi. If you're supporting him, you can actually have your safe things also as a actually UK government. If you have a good friendship, relationship with Iran in future, you have to show your support right now, because the Iranian will not forget if you stand with us right now.
Amazing. Well, Niak, thank you for talking to us on GB News. I can see your smile. I'll let you get back to celebrating as your message from outside Downing Street, hopefully, you hope, will be heard by the Prime Minister here today, as they're calling, not only celebrating, but calling for closer relationships from the UK to the people of Iran.
Can I add something?
Very quickly, in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, I think we've lost Will there. OK, Will will be back throughout the afternoon at that rally. I still have Vahid in the studio with me. The most interesting thing from what that interview was, he phoned his sister in Iran and he was concerned about her safety, and she said to him, be safe in the UK.
Because of the level of the infiltration of the regime's agent in here, and this is well known in Iran, how UK become the second home of Ayatollahs. That's the problem.
How safe do you feel here?
No, none. Every night that I sleep, I think tomorrow's, if I'm gonna have tomorrow, it's gonna be bonus. So that's how we feel, because if we know the agents of the regimes are freely acting here, and we are not proscribing IRGC.
No, we're not. But I just want to interrupt you there briefly. We've just got some more breaking news coming in for you. America says 3 US service members have been killed in action as part of Iran operation. Sent.com. Yeah, that just to confirm, that is 3 US service members have been killed in action as part of the Iran action. That's obviously sad news. Vahid, let's come back to you very quickly. Final word, we are running out of time, unfortunately. You don't feel safe in the UK. What is your future? Are you going to go back to Iran? You have family in Iran now. If the regime settles down, is that what you plan to do?
So, of course, we have to, for rebuilding the country, we have to, as I said, all the diverse group. We are planning to get back. There is a big communication now going on between these different diversities, and I think they are coming together, all these different diversities, to negotiate not around an individual, not around another ideology, not around vague promises, but through concrete guarantees that all diversities play a decisive role from the day one. So that's what we are doing. That's where we are agreed with different groups. I think there is a great hope for Iran.